Hey guys, thanks for officially becoming one of the 50 viewers of this video. I put a lot of work into this video and it took me like 2 weeks to edit this 7-minute review. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys gave me feedback. I'm trying to make my videos better every time, and even if you don't want to subscribe, please tell me what you think about the video and the editing, what you did and didn't like, because it really helps me out. Thanks. Okay, so back in February, I was scrolling YouTube and I came across this trailer for Celeste Strawberry Jam. I took a look and it looks so good, I thought it was an official update to the game. Turns out it's a fan-made mod, and it's absolutely amazing. It happened that it was coming out on my birthday, but to be completely honest, I forgot about it. And when it came out, though, every YouTuber I watched, from like Nintendo to Geometry Dash YouTubers, were playing this mod. So I figured I'd download it. First of all, shout out to the mod API Olympus. It was really easy to use, and I appreciate it every time it comes across because I have PTSD from how hard Minecraft mods were to download and how useless the breakdowns of videos were. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Summary: mod software good. Anyway, so this mod is really good for basically every reason. It's got a ton of content, a little bit of heartwarming story here and there, and it looks absolutely amazing. In fact, it probably looks better than the base games, let's be honest. So, the way it's structured is through lobbies, which replace the normal chapters you play in the game. There are 5 lobbies separated by difficulty from beginner to grandmaster, and each lobby has like 20 levels. These aren't short levels either. Each lobby has around 20 quality, really fun to play levels, each with different themes. The levels in each lobby are separated by difficulty from easy to medium and hard, of course. Obviously, these are sub-difficulties, so the hard beginner levels are probably going to be easier than the intermediate easy ones. But anyway, these lobbies, by the way, are absolutely amazing. They have these little altars scattered around the lobbies, which you can interact with to play the different levels. But look at this, dude. It's like, when I said it looked better than the base game, this is what I meant. Like, this looks so good. In the context of Celeste mods, this is like just ridiculous, to be completely honest with you. I mean, this is the competition, but still. The lobbies look extremely good, and each of them has a different theme and a whole production team, which shows how much work went into just the visuals. And it's just so crazy how good these lobbies are. The levels themselves are really cool, usually depending on a gimmick, for example the Dream Orb, which lets you dream dash through walls after you pick it up. Like I said earlier, every level has its own theme, from strawberry orchards to soap to flash puzzle games and to Fruit Loops. It's crazy the amount of work and creativity that went into these levels. Of the ones I played, which by the way are only beginner levels so far because I really don't have all the time in the world, they're really fun. The gimmicks work really well, and I sometimes even enjoyed getting the golden strawberries, which were rebranded as silver strawberries for some reason. Every lobby has benches you can use to teleport around the place because they're literally huge, and they also all have gyms. The gyms teach you techniques with pretty cool tutorials, and there's a whole area called the library, which literally walks you through like every game mechanic known to the Celeste community. The sheer amount of work that went into this game is absolutely insane. The music in this game is also, unsurprisingly, really good. I have multiple of the songs from the game already on my playlist, which reminds me, the Strawberry Jam team, like the absolute giga chads that they are, made all the songs available on Spotify and made an entire piano collection. I cannot tell you how many times I want to play songs from a game and the piano collections either don't exist or cost like 20 bucks, which is even worse, to be honest. I could go on and on about how these songs are amazing, but just listen, dude. Like, I can't really show that much, but like these songs are just absolute bops. The last thing I kind of haven't talked about is the levels themselves. I've played a lot of levels, but I'll quickly mention 5 that stuck out to me. The first one is Strawberry Orchard. This is a hard beginner level, but it's so fun I even did the no-hit Silver Strawberry. It's basically themed around Theo, but instead of carrying Theo, you're carrying a jar of jam that you're trying to shoplift from the orchard. No comment on that, but the gimmick is that these tubes that you throw Theo into, and they transport the jam as you're playing, and it makes for some really cool gameplay concepts. The next level I want to talk about is Dropsel. It's basically a puzzle game in Celeste, and it's definitely too confusing for me to figure out, but on YouTube, Dropsel has been doing really well when it comes to speedrunning. There's even a guy that beat it blindfolded, and it's really cool to see all the different ways you can beat this level. The next level I want to mention is Pain. Pain is a story level which follows what people assume to be basically the creator's story in creating the level. In case you didn't know, Pain is one of the most high effort levels in this mod, and the story is basically themed around whether or not the creator should follow through with creating this level since it's such a huge project. It's not a super deep story, but it's heartwarming and something we can all relate to, especially in like making and editing videos, cough cough this video. But anyway, the whole level looks ridiculously good, and it's really easy to say that their hard work paid off. The fourth level I want to mention is Collapsing Skyline. It's a level themed around collapsing blocks and has a really cool atmosphere to it, almost like the world is collapsing, which is slightly fitting. It has a cool strawberry where you have to collect 6 mini strawberries at different areas, and I think that's pretty neat. And also there's a secret room after the last zone, in case you didn't know. But overall, this level is just cool because it has this secret area and also gives you almost a sense of being lost while you're playing it. Looking for strawberries in this is definitely not really fun, but it's a cool atmosphere nevertheless. Another fun fact, while I'm thinking about it, is that if you time it right, you can jump off the boiling water in Azure Caverns. I don't know why I mentioned this, but I just thought it was pretty funny and pretty cool too. You've never really been able to jump off of spikes before, essentially spikes, so that's kind of funny. But anyway, the last level I want to mention is Seeing is Believing, which is another really cool themed level around doing the level with a friend. The entire level is meant to be played blindfolded with directions on the screen that a friend can tell you to get through the level. It's a really cool idea that I guarantee no one actually does and just cheats instead, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. That's what my band teacher used to say when we played out of line. All in all, though, this mod is absolutely amazing. If you enjoy Celeste or just platformers in general, you should 100% play this mod. There's literally nothing about it that I think is done badly or even really mediocre. Go support the creators because they really deserve it too. But yeah, even if you've never played Celeste, go to Steam, download Celeste, play Celeste, download Strawberry Jam, play Strawberry Jam, and then realize how good both of these games are. Trust me, it'll 100% be worth it.